Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Thank you so much for tuning in to my channel today. And for today's video, I am gonna be sharing my top 9 newborn essentials. And these are things that I use every single day, things I cannot live without, my absolute must-have necessities. And this is coming from a budget-conscious mom. I am not someone who goes and buys every gadget and every piece of equipment that's new and hot and $200, $300. I'm not one of those people. So this is coming from a budget-conscious mom. So if you'd like to hear my absolute must-have newborn essentials for a budget-conscious mom, then go ahead and keep watching. So he is joining us for the first necessity because he uses it every single day during his naps and bedtime, and he's about to go take a nap. So I had to grab it out of his room real quick. But this is the sound machine that we use. It is called the Wave Baby, and I love it. I love it because it has so many different tunes that you can play. So you can do like a fan, waves, rain, music. So you can choose which one suits your baby best. We personally do the wave because he likes that the most, and it never goes up or down in tempo. It just stays constant. We use it for every single nap, every single bedtime, and we turn it on pretty high just so that we can, you know, not worry about making noise in the kitchen or walking by the room and making noise. He loves it and he sleeps pretty soundly with it. So this is definitely a necessity, huh? Yes. Something we used literally from the moment he was born is the Boppy pillow. The Boppy pillow I used every single day for the first 3 months. One thing I love about the Boppy is it comes in this plastic packaging. So we took this to the hospital with us, and it's nice just it has these handles. You don't have to worry about germs getting on it. We opened it up and put our own cover on beforehand, and it was so nice just to take to the hospital with us because, you know, when you're holding this tiny little baby and, you know, they're so little and your arms are just at your sides, you're all tense. It's just so nice to have that to be able to relax with, especially with breastfeeding. It is an absolute must-have for breastfeeding for me. I couldn't have gotten through my first few months without it. Since he's so little, it just helped me prop him up, position him perfectly. At the very beginning, when they don't really know how to feed super well and you're very hands-on as far as getting positioning for your feedings, the Boppy is oh my gosh, it's a must have for me. Even in the middle of the night, I would grab the Boppy, put it on, and then feed him every single time for the first few months until he got a little bit bigger and he was able to navigate nursing more on his own and didn't quite need my help so much. But it was an absolute must have. I would honestly say the Boppy is probably my #1 necessity. Okay, moving on. So next thing that I loved so much for the first few months was this Moby Wrap. It doesn't look like much right now. You have to tie it all up around you. Loved the Moby Wrap because it was the one wrap that I felt most secure. This is the wrap that I feel like kept him the closest to me and didn't move anywhere. I didn't feel like his legs were too, or his hips were too spread out. He was able to just be positioned so nicely in the wrap. I'll insert a couple pictures of us using the wrap, but I used that so much just for the first couple months. I feel like once he was 2 months old, it got too uncomfortable for him because he was a little too long, and then getting positioned in there correctly was a little bit harder. But for the first couple months, it was an absolute must-have for me. I would use it all the time when I would be making food, cleaning the house, folding some laundry, going on a walk. I used it all the time at the beginning, just for the first couple months when he was still so tiny. So next thing that we used every single night is this Love to Dream little swaddle. My son hated to be swaddled from the moment he was born. He hated his arms being down. He hated not being able to move. He just was so agitated every time he was in a swaddle. So after a month or so of him not sleeping well because he wasn't swaddled and kept hitting himself in the face and moving around and kept waking himself up, we tried this swaddle that allows their hands to be up here. So one hand is here and the other hand is right here. So they sleep kind of like this. So he's still able to move, but he can't like hit himself in the face and he can't like move all around, but he's still able to have some mobility. The moment that we started putting him in this, he started sleeping so much better. And you can see on the sides, it kind of hugs them a little bit. So it gives the swaddle-like feel and the snugness of a swaddle. He loved this so much. And it wasn't until he started rolling over that we're like, oh, we need to take him out of this. And I feel like once we had to take this off of him, because obviously it was unsafe, I feel like he started not sleeping as good. If your baby hates to be swaddled, you have to give this one a try. It was, I think, $30 from Target, and they had have a few different sizes. So if your baby hates to be swaddled, you must try this one. Next absolute necessity is this humidifier. This is from Target and is the Safety First brand. I had my baby in wintertime and it was freezing outside, cold, snowy, dry, and this helped so much. Anytime he would either his skin would be dry, he would be sniffly, anything like that. This helped so much. We put this in our room and had it going every single night, all night long. And it helped so much with his skin. His skin never really got dry, even though it was bitter and bone chilling when he was born. This helped so much. So my son was very, very gassy during his first month of life, as are most other babies. They have a hard time, you know, as their digestive system is developing. Sometimes it's hard for them to get gas out on their own. So these were a game changer. I'm not even being dramatic. It is called the Windy. It's called the Gas Passer. It is by Frida Baby. We used these almost every single day during his first month of life when he was so sad, so gassy, had such a hard time passing gas on his own with his little developing digestive system. Okay, and this is what it looks like. This is the part that goes into their little tush, but right here there's a stopper. So you won't insert it too far, you won't hurt them, but literally this was a game changer to help with his gas. It gave him instant relief. And what is nice about this is when it's inserted in his little tush, when the gas comes out, it whistles. So you know the gas is coming out, and you could feel his stomach just immediately get soft, and you could see his body immediately relax. When he was really just fussy and uncomfortable in the middle of the night from his gas, we would do this and relieve some of that gas, sometimes more, so be careful and wear gloves. But it would give him instant relief, and we would have to do this honestly like almost every day during his first month of life, just until his body was a little bit more developed and his digestive system was able to get the gas out itself. 1,000,000% recommend these. You do too, huh? You remember these? Yes, you do. So someone is already up from their nap, so hopefully he won't get too loud over there. He's just playing. So next are these newborn nightgowns. These were essential for us during the first month of his life when he was having so many diaper changes during the night. This made it so easy where it didn't necessarily fully wake him up every time. When he had his zip jammies, you have to unzip them, take their legs out, change their diaper, put their legs back in, and I just feel like it's a lot of steps and it would always wake him up. With these newborn nightgowns, you just lift it up, change their diaper, pull it back down. And it helped so much with not waking him up fully during the night. So I love these. Also on the topic of jammies, these Cloud Island jammies were so great when he was so tiny and his reflexes, he kept hitting himself in the face and scratching himself. These have built-in mittens. So when they have their jammies on, you just fold this over their little hand while they sleep so they can't scratch themselves. It's awesome, so then you don't have to buy additional mittens. This was awesome. We loved these jammies. So next essential is this car seat cover. It is from the brand Copper Pearl. And the reason I loved the Copper Pearl ones is one, they're so soft and so stretchy, which is nice. And I love that it's not too thick to where if he's completely covered, there's kind of the opening at the top, but he's gonna be completely fine in there. It's not too thick. And then I love this for nursing also when he was so little. Yeah. So you just stick this part over your head, put it down, and then you can nurse them that way. And it also is a shopping cart cover as well. So you can put it over the shopping cart just to eliminate germs. So I love that it's a multi-purpose item. Like I said, I had my son in the winter time, so this was essential for us to keep his car seat completely covered when we would go out in the snow and in the rain and it was freezing outside. So I love this. And also from Copper Pearl, I got this really nice neutral swaddle. Like I said earlier, he did not like to be swaddled ever. He maybe used this twice, but it's very soft, very stretchy, like such nice material. So I wanted to get a neutral color so I could use it for future babies. But seriously, like look at that stretch. Oh, it's so nice. And it kept him so snug. He just hated it. But anyways, love Copper Pearl, love their prices, and I love how soft everything is. Okay, there are two types of essentials. There's an essential as in, that would be really nice to have that. And there's another essential as in, you must have this. The next item is a you must have this, and that is a recliner. When your baby is so little and doesn't know their days and nights yet, and they're napping on you a lot, and they're just so tiny and fragile, and they need to be rocked a lot, a recliner is an absolute necessity, at least for us. We used it literally 24/7 for the first 2 or 3 months. It took my son a while to learn his days and nights. So in the middle of the night when he was wide awake, we would, be trying to rock him when we were closing our eyes, and we were getting him kind of relaxed that way. With the rocking motion, he would go to sleep pretty quickly. Even holding him during his naps during the day, we would hold him during that. And it just is so much easier to get comfortable on a recliner versus a couch, because you're trying to position perfectly on a couch. But with a recliner, oh my gosh, it's so comfy. It's the best. It is the best for the newborn stage, seriously. Our recliner got delivered the day he was born, and my husband said about 20 times during the first couple months, oh, this was the best purchase ever. I will link our recliner below because it was a great price and it's a great size. It's not too huge to where you're kind of like falling to one side. You fit in it perfectly. It's the perfect sized recliner. So I will link that below. That is an absolute must-have. Can't live without that during the newborn stage. Next necessity is a rock and play. Now it's 2019 and there are so many different baby gadgets, baby equipment out there. There's the DockATot, the Snuggle Me Organic, the Snoo, just so many different things that are expensive. And personally, I don't feel like they're a necessity. Sure, would it be nice to have? Obviously. He loved the rock and play. That's where he would hang out during the day when he wasn't in our arms, whether we were like making dinner, cleaning, or doing laundry or whatever. He would just be sitting in the rock and play next to us. And he's propped up a little bit, which he really liked to be propped up. And it was just a comfortable place for him to hang out. Okay, I think that was already 9 items, but I have 2 more that are not an absolute necessity, but they're nice to have. So I wanted to include that in this video as well, but I put them last. First one is the matching hat and swaddle set. I had to get one of these for newborn pictures. I thought he looked so cute in them when he was born. I really wanted a matching little set for pictures in the hospital, and when he was just so tiny, I thought they were so cute. So this is not a necessity, but it's really sweet and nice to have to capture those memories. So we got these, I think it's from Lulu and Company. Like I said, he hated being swaddled, so we barely used these, but I'll have another baby one day, so I can probably use this in the future. Okay, I don't know about you guys, but cutting newborn fingernails is so frightening. It scared me every single time. I was always so afraid I was gonna cut his little skin or cut too far. So I found this little gadget on Amazon, and it is essentially a gentle nail grinder. So it comes, I don't know, so if you can see in, it comes with 5 different settings. So like the pink level is for 0 to 3 month nails. There's a 4 to 12 month nails, I believe, 12 and above, and then there's an adult one as well. So since his little nails were so tiny and fine and delicate, I would do the pink one, which was the 0 to 3 months, and it just grinds it ever so softly. It's not like the grinder at the nail salon that's like intense, and if it like kind of nicks you, it's like, okay, ow. It's not like that at all. I can like put it on my face, on my skin. It doesn't hurt whatsoever. It eliminated all of my stress of cutting his little newborn nails. So this was awesome to have. I wouldn't say it's an absolute necessity because, you can cut baby's nails and be just fine. But if you're a little freaked out like I was, you should try this. I think it was like $12 or $13 on Amazon, and it grows with them, which is nice. Okay, I was literally done filming this video, put my lights away, all that stuff. But there was one thing that I totally forgot to include that I had to tell you, and that is a wipe warmer. I was very skeptical about a wipe warmer. I'm like, we don't need a warmer just to warm wipes. Like, there's no point to that. That's silly. That's a complete waste of an item. Like, we don't need that. However, when my son was born, like I said, it was in winter, it was freezing out, and when we would change him in the middle of the night, it would wake him up so much when the wipes were all cold, and he would just wake right up and take forever to go back to sleep. So having a wipe warmer, game changer. Once again, we love our wipe warmer. We got it from Target, and that is definitely, I can't believe I almost forgot to put that on my list. That's for sure a must-have. All right, that completes my newborn essentials. I hope you enjoyed them. I hope you got something out of it. If you're having a baby for the first time, I hope you really take these to heart because I do a lot of research and I don't spend a ton of money if I don't need to on things. So I hope this video helped you. If you did enjoy the video, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and to click the notification bell so you don't miss out on all my future videos. Also, if you have any questions on any of these products, feel free to comment below, or you can follow me on Instagram and ask me there. I'm very active on Instagram. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this is helpful, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.